wow. People wey suppose talk true to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go sama us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Mayegun don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, Mayegun don't come, my people make we shout, Mayegun don't come, Mayegun don't come, man of the masses, Mayegun don't come, Mayegun diary politico, Mayegun don't come, this one not the off in mind, Mayegun don't come, and in the touchlight every corner, Mayegun don't come. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Mayegun don't come. So my people make you ladder. Mayegun don't come. My people make we shout. Mayegun don't come. Mayegun don't come, man of the masses. Mayegun don't come. Mayegun diary politico. Mayegun don't come. This one not the off in mind. Mayegun don't come. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Mayegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Mayegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Mayegun don't come. So my people make you laugh. Mayegun don't come. My people make you shout. Mayegun don't come. Mayegun don't come, man of the masses. Mayegun don't come. Mayegun diary politico. Mayegun don't come. This man not the off in mind. Mayegun don't come. Aha. Now you not done here. All these bad politicians, then we call themselves politicians. When they thief our money, we no want to make the common man get what he supposed get for this country. When I never hear something, now go hear one. Mayegun, you go show na paper. Mayegun diary political. So my people make you shout out, Mayegun don't come, my people make we laugh, Mayegun don't come, Mayegun don't come, man of the masses, Mayegun don't come, Mayegun diary politico, Mayegun don't come, this one not the off in mind, Mayegun don't come,
So good afternoon to you. A good morning to you. And also a good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. It is brunch time with Mayegun live. So thank you so much for joining me again. Later again. After reading the caption of the broadcast, please read the description as well. Like it, share it, invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends, and tell them that it is brunch time. Frostos, Otobo Keyamo. just like he did under Bokohari. Seems to be doing so well in this Thiefnubu's money heist. That is what they are running, a scheme, scam. 712 billion naira. Out of a 900 billion naira budgeted for upgrading Nigeria, airports. So share this. So that is me sharing it as well. If you haven't, please do. And remember that this is an open mic as well. You can phone in anytime you want. If I get to see it, I'll pick it. Where you can express your own personal views, either your personal frustration or anger or whatever you, just your views about the happenings in the contraption. So share it if you haven't already. So just a last check to see if the audio is fine. Sorry about that. So we need to check out the audio as well, just before we are fully into it. So please let me know what you think. And welcome to the new month as well. I should have started with that. I was caught in the midst of trying to get everything working before the camera came on. So thank you. If you are just joining us, remember, share this broadcast as you are joining. Grab your phone as well to at least call in if you want to. Yesterday, Frostos Otobo Keyamo announced a 900 billion naira approved FEC budget for upgrading tarmac. Now, Runway, and I just see it as an opportunity there to run you street as always. He did it under Bokohari. I'll remind you. Get it? So thank you so much for joining me again, and good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. So yesterday, from the ongoing money heist that Thiefnubu and his gang are running running on Nigerians. 2 days or 3 days ago, Kwakwansop at a gathering in the north chastised Thiefnubu for ignoring them. According to him, he said Thiefnubu neglected northern Nigeria and he is building southern Nigeria or developing the south. But Thiefnubu's men went there to say, no, that's not the case. And in fact, even if it is the case, you shouldn't blame Koolu, especially when you had your own chance, and the majority of you just kept mute when Bokohari was doing the same. That argument is not holding water with these northerners, in case if you are not following. So their own current pressure on Thiefnubu is that he intentionally neglected the north to go and develop the south. His appointment is based on a tribal this or that, something that everyone believes that is the precedent set by Bokohari when he was your president. So Thiefnubu, on the other hand, sent his ministers to go and debunk it and say, no, we are doing a lot. They're doing a lot in the north and all that. I like all these promissory notes. Then yesterday, Frostos Otobo Keyamo came out and said, oh, they got an approval of $512 million, which according to the converters, they said that equates to 718 billion naira. They are not building any new airport. I mean, some of you have seen videos of what they claim to be the improved airports in Nigeria, even though a lot of you have seen their what do you call it? Many of their, supposed infrastructure in the place, dilapidated despite the billions and billions and billions. But they want to spend 718 billion naira to upgrade runway, build a perimeter fence so that people can get close to the fence of the airport. They want to build a fence alone, just to construct a perimeter fence alone for 49 billion naira from that money. So they said that the FEC approved 900 billion naira to upgrade Nigeria airports, right? So from that money, 712 or 718 billion of that will be used in upgrading Muritala Mohammed Airport in Lagos. So by standard, right, Lagos airport is their busiest airport in Nigeria. According to them, it's got a traffic of over 6 million travelers that pass through the airport in a year. Second to it is Abuja Airport, which they said is about 4 million people travel through that in a year. And the next one is Port Harcourt Airport, with 1.2 million that travel through that locally and internationally in a year. Please don't rely on those data. They're just, most of them are probably like, anyway, sure. And they said Kano Airport has over 39,000 people that travel through it in a year. That's why I said don't believe that data, okay? Anyway, to justify why the busiest airport with the highest revenue grossing, right? So it would be ideal for it to receive more in funding when it comes to upgrade. But within the one upgrade for Muritala Mohammed Airport with 718 billion naira. Let's ask Frostos Otobo Keyamo. 1 second though. Tell us.
What we used to do before, where we just do some patchworking of sections and all of that. The total rehabilitation would mean, just for transparency, to let the public know that we are going to strip it down to only the carcass and then do the complete M&E again, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, everything, to have a brand new airport. The completion period is 22 months, and the total cost will come up to 712 billion, 258 million, 565,482 naira, 18 kobo.
Terminal 2 will be expanded and runways in Lagos, Kano and Port Harcourt upgraded with Category 2 landing lights to cut delays during Harmattan haze. The Lagos airport will also get a 14-kilometer security fence with CCTV and intruder alerts. Away from aviation.
So they are going to strip Muritala Mohammed Airport of almost everything. That's why he said, oh, but that is, So with a week spent 39 billion renovating hall in Abuja, fraudster Otobo Keyamo, we spent 712 billion naira to renovate and turn Muritala Mohammed into a brand new airport with an extended runway, and the runway will come with a landing light. They want to add landing lights. Like, the thing is that Nigeria doesn't even have the money. So it is part of their planned borrowing. Okay, 712 billion naira. 49 billion from that will be used for 1.6 kilometer fencing, which will be real. So the North are now like, maybe we told you that Thiefnubu and is urban bandits, because that's what they call Thiefnubu in the North, in case if you don't know. They call him urban bandit in northern Nigeria now. And it's actually like, not just himself, it is actually kind of like their own slow campaign against Koolu in their 2027 charade or preparation. Right? So they call them urban bandits who are just here to loot and hold Nigeria to ransom. So Nigerians will keep paying the ransom. 700, that's a $500 million. Brethren, they are not building any new airport. They are not stripping the airport of plumbing, electrical, and all that nonsense. So they did all of that under Bokohari, and they still left the airport smellier, shittier, and completely dilapidated. For those who have been through it, especially in the last 8 years. I've been through it in the last 8 years, putting it under Bokohari and partly under Thiefnubu. So everybody is trying to kind of like turn on the tap of looting and stealing, and you will do nothing. Hadi Sirika carried the whole country. He carried the whole country, Mugu, and cashed out over 400 billion naira. Fraudster Otobo Keyamo was in that government too. It's not under investigation. No. I don't know how many of you will remember that. Fraudster Otobo Keyamo schemed out a fraud of 24 billion naira towards the end of Bokohari's murderous regime. I don't know if some of you remember that, when it was to create 774,000 jobs for young Nigerians for 3 months. And they were supposed to kind of be the ones that would replace, what do you call that thing again? That's you win under Jonathan. This guy cashed out over, what am I saying? Over 48 billion naira, multiply it by 2, yeah. Over 48 billion naira. He cashed out. He bought some wheelbarrows, shovels, and what do you call it? Rakes and cutlasses. He bought some, gathered some of their APC Ronoku boys and girls in Delta, and they were waiting the side of the road like this, and they took pictures, and that was it for the entire country. He cashed out. And then he got rewarded again with the position of aviation, you know. And this is his own first major cash out on that Thiefnubu. In case if you're not paying attention, okay? It is a major cash out. Once this sails through, right, it's enough to sort Fraudster Otobo Keyamo, probably for life, you know. So, but the North is not happy. They are angry. You know why? They believe that Thiefnubu is using the presidency, right, to deplete Nigeria, using the slaughter of the southern Nigeria. So you're gonna like, he's using that to deplete them and deny them, and they are kind of like raging, hearing all these billions and trillions. They're like, oh my God, we're not getting any from it. I don't understand what that means, but in context, they are talking about the project of Thiefnubu, all those promissory notes. Oh, Thiefnubu is building Lagos Coastal Calabar Expressway in the south. Coastal road to nowhere. And look at this one. Look at this particular one. Otobo Keyamo is pulling, or is currently pulling, right? We don't know the contractor, so nobody bidded for it. some people came together and said, oh, it's going to cost 712 billion naira to renovate Muritala Mohammed Airport. And Otobo Keyamo signed it and approved it, okay? No bid, no nothing. No public tender or whatever. Just like what they did with the Lagos Calabar as well, right? Promissory note. It's enough to make the Southerners probably feel so important, since the North is jealous. Jealous of what? That you are being used by some unscrupulous, minute number of people to enrich themselves. And then you realize later, like some of these Northerners are realizing right now, that all the time Bokohari was there telling the World Bank that all their charity work for Nigeria, they should concentrate in the North. The South is better. Have you forgotten? The footstep of Bokohari is what Thiefnubu is following. The impunity, the nepotism, the corrupt, similar. It's just that those who are cashing out big time now, they are mainly Southerners appointed by Thiefnubu. Doesn't mean that the south of Nigeria is having anything better or worse of you, because there's no. In fact, it's now being rated as worse as Bokohari was, even though it's for a long time, right? You can easily still tell, as in, okay, yeah, he got this, he got that in the southern part of Nigeria. They say in their own part, they've got nothing. That all of the announced projects by Thiefnubu for northern Nigeria, they are just there for window dressing, because there's no money to fund them, according to Thiefnubu. So this now pisses them off. Now to make the matter worse, right? Without considering all this stat I gave you about, the busyness of these airports and what they're actually earning or grossing every year, that requires like proper maintenance, not this ridiculous one though, right? Proper regular maintenance so that they can keep churning out more revenue and all that. You see, they are not considering that. To them, it's like, oh, you are going to take the federal money now, yeah, and give. You said you want to upgrade these international airports in Nigeria: Kano, Port Harcourt, Lagos, and I think Abuja, or minus Abuja. So, out of these 3 airports where you budgeted 900 billion, 712 of that is going to Lagos alone. So yeah, that's enough. The Southerners are neglecting the North. Anyway, we waited for what do you call it, their own follow-up, because they are currently doing all what they call the defense, trying to explain to them, do you know how much money Lagos VAT added to Nigeria? Do you know how many blah 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 blah? But I don't think it is really going to fly. 712 billion naira to upgrade the airport, $500 million in the hands of these rogues. Okay. Now let's leave that for a sec. Remember the old, like several episode that we had on Mayegun's Diary Political concerning the, expose on the NNPC fraud and the fraudsters themselves being named and shamed, but rather these criminals are walking free today. But you know something? They spent $4.5 billion, according to Thiefnubu and his gang. $4.5 billion between 2015 and 2023. That was under Bokohari. To renovate, rehabilitate your refineries to bring them up to to date. And then a few months after they announced that they have completed their maintenance, Port Harcourt Refinery is working now. Warri Refinery is next. Kinecon Refinery is now. This and that. All those times that Mayegun said they were all lies. There were some of these Ronuku mofos on Mayegun's Diary Political that came here to say, oh, I am a bad Pele who didn't want Nigeria, who didn't wish Nigeria well. And I said, I'm only asking questions. And if you can't give me real answers, right, then I could reach my own conclusion. My conclusion was that these guys were criminals. There's no working refineries. And you can call me any name you want. And of course, yeah, as usual now, it didn't age well. So about 2 months ago, or thereabout, Thiefnubu appointed a replacement to Kyari. Kyari that is currently holed up somewhere in the UK, between the UK and UAE, Dubai, as we speak. So Ojulari, who was part of Kyari's fraudulent team in NNPC, was appointed to replace Kyari and then bring reform or bring change to NNPC. Somebody who was part of it all along. The entire, fleecing of Nigerians, fleecing of Nigeria, and the entire destruction of Nigeria economy through the greed and the corruption of the NNPC that sabotaged the economy of that country for the greedy few. Ojulari, that is currently NNPC GMD, appointed by Thiefnubu, was part of that team for the past 20 years. There's nothing that happened within that space that is not been. We're during the Maikanti Baru time, or this Melekiyari time. It's been part of it all along. So he got promoted to now come and do a reform, come and change something. What is he changing? He's here and he said, oh, you know what? We are contemplating on selling these refineries. You spent $4.something billion to renovate or rehabilitate, aviation and revamp your refineries. It was time for them to now deliver for the country that has gone through so much. Suddenly, there's a problem. We have to shut it down for another maintenance. Are you being serious? Like, are you for real? You told the whole country your refineries were working. A lot of them said, yes, Thiefnubu's touch. Some said, no, it's not Thiefnubu, it's Bokohari. They were trading wars who is to be given the credit. 3 days after that announcement and all those newspaper congratulations, they said the refineries know they work again. They closed it down for maintenance. A month after that, they said they were contemplating on selling the refineries. How can you sell a scrap that is not working? How do you spend $4.5 billion on a scrap and nobody is in jail right now? How do you do that, like, conveniently, and no one is in jail? So people said, okay, who is going to buy this scrap from you? The first person that demanded to buy the refinery from you about 20 years ago was denied. Today is, he owns a refinery in Nigeria. Nigeria was producing crude oil, exporting the crude oil, and importing refined products. Because they had refineries that politicians have destroyed and intentionally kept in comatose like that. Then a refinery is built in the country, working 50%, enough to produce what is needed in the entire country. There's no crude oil anymore. So the person has to start importing crude oil, exporting finished products, selling his product to other African countries, while the guy who is your president is there working with his own other criminal gangs who bought themselves at the nick of his swearing in. They bought themselves a refinery, or what do they call that thing again? Blending plants in Malta. And suddenly Malta became the highest exporter of a finished product to Nigeria. Story here long, Igonsha, but nobody went to jail. So they said they want to sell it. We need to sell it. You don't have to. How much do you think you're going to sell a scrap? Then they said, no, we are not selling it again. We are going to carry out another maintenance. How many of you remember when I said Ojulari will cook his own book and he will do his own maintenance? They will go and take another sort of billions of dollars loan because they want to put Port Harcourt refineries to work. Every day, you know, APC, all of you, Ronukus, Abrodian Ronukus, they must show for tomo you. Now here a day when they raise the alarm, una call me enemy of Nigeria, liar, fake news. Today, you are not back to say, Mayegun, sorry, Jare. Mayegun, you are right. honestly speaking, I thought, nobody kept, they never come back to say sorry. Never. Because to them, sometimes they want all the lies to be true. They want all the, all the deceits to be real. When they tell them that it's working now. I say, when something is working, you must be able to feel it. When they remove subsidy and all of you are paying through your noses, everybody felt it. Everyone is still feeling it. If something changes, your situation should begin to change. It is law of economics telling you that it will take time. Yes, it may take time before you finally get to a balance or equilibrium, right? But there must be changes. You must see it. Yeah? You must. That's another one. Stop saying that. Oh, people say things they don't. You just want to believe that, Abi. Oh, the refineries are working. It's because they wanted to sell it to themselves. You want to believe that, Abi? So I may not be able to convince you, and I'm not here to convince you. If that is your own theory, good luck. All right? Some said that, oh, the refineries are working. The thing is that they just have to pretend to pretend that it is not working so that they can keep spending money on it. Typical Nigerian theory. Because to you, they can be, they are as evil as that. So therefore, that should make sense. Then ignoring the obvious. You have a refinery that has a pipeline that supplies crude oil into that refinery. Because crude oil is not like you are going to go and pump it and you into a truck and you move the truck to the refinery and then you offload the content, the crude oil, into a basin. No. You see, from all those oil rigs in that Niger Delta, as all those pipes you see that goes everywhere, there are some of them that actually were laid to go straight into those refineries when they constructed them. Majority of them have been blown up for over 10 years now. Do you understand? So if you want to say your refinery is working, that would be the first place you will carry your camera go and say, listen, because a refinery is just like a giant generating machine, like just turn it on. The moment you turn it on, the entire mechanical thing attached to it will begin to, yeah? And whatever you want them to perform at that point, then the process begins. Here you get. So that you can start your engine and just say, okay, I'm starting this engine just to warm it up, and then and everybody sees it, and it's a big generator. There is electricity everywhere. Oh, the refinery is working. Oh, that's not a working refinery. A working refinery is a refinery that will conveniently receive the crude and process that same crude through all its plants there, right? Sort them, separate whatever it wants to separate from what. That is a working refinery. Anything apart from that is part of the scam that you have been made to believe. And it's working well, unfortunately. It is. Because no wonder that they will take supposed journalists, they carried them and flew them straight to that Port Harcourt refinery. None of them could ask and say, sorry, can we see how the crude oil gets into, maybe that would have been the end. Till tomorrow, that's not part of their own refinery rehabilitation. Criminals, that's the point I'm trying to make. Criminals. So now, what Ojulari wants to do now is that, no, we are not going to sell it anymore. We're just going to go and look for money. Guys, don't worry. I will do it better. I promise you. Okay. Oh, is it the pipeline that is not? Is that one that Mayegun said? Okay. Yeah. Take camera, go there and show them. Let us go and Governor Muneke them. You know what I mean? Let's carry camera, go where pipeline go, show say pipeline, they come, they bring crude oil. From where to where, and what is the amount? When you begin to ask them questions, they will deflect again. The point is that those who are doing all of this are the only people, right, that will tell you the kind of crime they actually perpetrated, and the law can then deal with them. Unfortunately, that won't happen. I've seen so many frauds perpetuated in that contraption, and people have gotten away with them seamlessly because people are willing and ready to defend them, to give reasons, to give excuses, and why maybe you didn't see it, or maybe, or what about that one? What about this? What aboutism? But these are very straightforward things, right? Because you are going to read it in their papers soon when they're going to tell you that Nigeria just got a $2.1 billion loan to revamp Nigeria refineries. And guess what? Because they know that Nigerians are suffering from serious Stockholm syndrome, short memory, or loss of it totally. In another few months, they're going to announce again, breaking news. Port Harcourt Refinery is working. Gang. They'll start congratulating themselves again. Thiefnubu and his gang will begin to congratulate themselves, start taking pictures. They may even carry him, go there, go take pictures, just to show to you that, the 2.1 billion where they just collect and share, though, they have delivered. Then a few weeks after, they will shut down again. Like, how do you do same thing again and again and expect a different result? When they say that that's an actual symptom of insanity. Anyway, so they are not selling the refinery anymore. They are now going to rehabilitate it. In the same year that these guys, if you still go online, you will still see the pictures. You will still see the congratulatory message of Thiefnubu to Liejiriya and others. You will still see them congratulating themselves and calling it renewed hope. Then we said, how come it is not affecting the price of petroleum? How come the same NNPC that has a Warri refinery, Port Harcourt refinery, they just finished spending over $4 billion in rehabilitating them? How come they are the highest importer of petrol to Nigeria? Shall I hear from me now? I beg, explain to me. Don't be waiting to do it all the time. But I was like, please, I'm not somebody who knows everything. But if I ask you something, I need you to please give me something in return, like give me a proper answer. How do you have a working refinery, 2 working refineries, and you are also the highest importer of petrol, diesel, from Malta to Nigeria? Who is deceiving who? Who is the enemy of the people? Who is the enemy of Nigerians? Who are the enemies of Nigerians? Are you your own enemies? Or you actually know your enemy, the real ones? These are economic saboteurs. They are sabotaging your economy, sabotaging your future, mortgaging the whole thing. That should be so offensive to you. That should be so, Baba, it should motivate you to get that mad and angry and say, man, not again, never again. But a lot of you actually would rather than ask, push back, you will be giving excuses for them and to knock everybody out. Baba, now all of them be the same, Jari. That reminds me. You know, right now, the generality of the people complaining about Thiefnubu, right, are doing so simply because of their failed policies. Policies on economy, policies on security, policies on corruption, policies around judiciary, judicial process, and all that stuff. Policies that touches the people have become so negative that these are now taking the lives of the people, like snapping it at any given time. Policies. One of them is the removal of a subsidy, removal of education subsidy, petrol subsidy, education subsidy, electricity subsidy, even security subsidy. Right now, they are asking people to choose between their lives and their land. So you need something to, because there's no subsidy for you that you'll be safe in your community, in your villages. If you survive tonight, give thanks to Thiefnubu. If you die, well, blame yourself. This is Thiefnubu's Liejiriya. But here is something. Don't you think those of you who are eyeing this year 2027 charade should begin to ask yourselves that what exactly are you looking forward to? Are you expecting those who are going to take or to those who want to kick Thiefnubu out, are you going to expect them to reinstate all those subsidies? You should begin to tell yourselves the truth, though. No, they sing with them and say they remove subsidies for your own good. If not because they remove subsidy, Nigeria would have died. If you are one of those saying that, but at the same time, because you can tell yourself that it is all fraud, it's all lies, right? So are you going to begin to ask Atiku and Peter Obi to begin to tell you that they are going to return the subsidies? Because no go play yourselves in two ways. So they cannot all be going out and be telling you that, they will do it differently without telling you how different. I say, me can tell you that one, because if Atiku says he will return the subsidy for you, Obi says he will return the subsidy, they need to be specific, or else from frying pan to fire. Sometimes, that is one. Another thing, a young man, let me go and pick up something on this. Give me a sec. I'm going to share a story with you right now. And it's a very sad one, unfortunate one. A young man who is called a fisher magnet in Anambra State. Yeah, Onye Kwere, so is his name. I'll grab his name after this, all right? So a young man who happened to be a fish merchant, who grills, who kind of like rear his fishes, prepare them, grill them, and, sells them online, has been killed after he was kidnapped in Anambra State. After he was kidnapped, and for 2 days, they demanded for ransom, in which his family paid. His mom is said to be his mom is said to be the Abga women leader in Anambra State. He's a very popular guy on TikTok and Instagram. He's a business guy too. And he was said to have been so impactful in his business that the prices of the prices of a fish has crashed, and he brags about that a lot. Then suddenly on the 29th, which is 3 to 4 days ago, he was kidnapped. His kidnappers demanded for ransom. His family, like I said, paid. They still went ahead to kill him. I have been battling with how to actually react to this since yesterday. And I see him right now. Okay. People have been reacting like, somehow on social media. There are those who are like, oh, if you are crashing the price of a popular staple food like a fish, right? You shouldn't be bragging about it on social media. I was like, so does that then kind of like guarantee, does that then warranted them killing him? Now, this story of this young man also tells us, reminds us of how feeble life can be and how cheap it is in Nigeria, where no one is really safe, so to say. Here, the young man.
Peter, get me fish. Now Peter bring catfish. You don't see catfish. Now this fish, where those 5,000 people chop, those people they enjoy shao. This cap. A kg, I don't cripple the price for everybody. A kg of this, 15K. Ma show on how 2 kg be. Bring carton come. Ma put 2 kg for una. Mona see how this fish be. Because once magnet talk now go be say magnet get sweet mouth. I don't get sweet mouth to now facts why they talk. Any fish why they give una they put jara inside. See 2.1 kg. Ma show una how 30K fish be. All this for 30K. See, price of fish has been crippled. You understand? Fish sellers are angry with me because I came to the industry and I am crashing price for everybody. I am reducing the price. How will you get something like this 30K? But Fish Magnet knows that the country is hard. You know that the country is hard, so we are giving you fish at a reduced rate. We know that Thinubu dey sit, na T-Pain, 25K like this. 25K, all this, eh? We'll cripple everything for you. I don't tell now, say now, I don't dey for this media now. Everybody go dey chop fish. My goal be say, make fish there for every household, and my goal be that, I am okay. I don't care about, say, I want sell fish. You use my problem, put on top fish price. No. If na 5 naira I see, I am okay. Mom be say, everybody they enjoy fish. Fish must there for every household. That goal is coming to pass. But I don't crash down the price of fish. Price of fish has been crashed. You know? How far? Now so.
So typical Nigerians are like, oh, he should have been quiet. He shouldn't have upset some people, or you know. But the primary thing is, you would have expected a working system where right now those who actually did this will be in custody, because it's easier. They collected ransom. They were paid money. That's enough to actually really follow the money, trace it, and you get to see those who took him. They kidnapped him, collected, tens of millions of naira, and then they dumped his body by the roadside. Some said this was possibly done by those who he knew, or those who knew him. Life. They cut the life of that young man short. That's it. And there are many, many like that. You see, his own story is here today because he's already on social media, young, popular, and, and he's just a victim for now. Nigeria. You see, may Nigeria not happen to you, may Nigeria not happen to you. It's not a mockery or a slur. It's a prayer you should say, because it is happening to a lot of us every day. And some won't live to tell this story. So they said that Nigeria is a place where dream goes to die. Oh, he shouldn't have been bragging about. What do you mean he shouldn't have been bragging about that? Did he hurt anybody? No, he didn't. A system that should protect him failed him, and even in death, we have the voluntary slaves of Nigeria saying, oh, he shouldn't have. See, now he's dead now. Oh, he shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, the primary thing is that could be you next. See, it could be you tomorrow. And your own may not be about you crashing the price of any fish. It may actually be because you are eating fish. Do you get that now? It may just be because you want to eat fish. And so your own tongue will come. He said, well, what did you do? They say, he came here and he said the fish it's too cost. Now, so then knock him the knife where they take cut fish, boom. And so the guy died, and it is Nigeria. Turn by turn, Nigeria Limited. Yesterday's survivors, they are today's victims. Today's survivors, they are tomorrow's victims. And on like that. Everybody is just waiting for his own turn. A society that plays, little or nothing on life. A young man. But this one didn't lose her life. A young lady that rejected the sexual advancement of a boss in that same place, was denying the salary by the same boss. And as if that was not enough, he almost killed her. In this short interview with the victim, listen to this. In Edo, Benin City.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, please, can you tell us your name and the reason why you are standing before us?
My name is Janet Basti Michael.
Okay. What happened to your head? This big injury you are carrying on your head. What led to it?
I work on my boss. The first day I worked with him, he asked me that he wants to sleep with me, and I refused for him.
Yes.
So since ever then, my boss is hating me. Nothing I ever do that makes this man happy. So it was last month I was supposed to receive my payment.
June?
Yes.
June. Okay.
I was supposed to receive my payment last month.
Yes.
So I asked my boss about my payment. He refused to give to me.
Yes.
That's when he gave me this injury on my face.
What led to this injury? Were you having an argument? Was there any argument between you and your boss?
No, there
You
was
just
no
asking your
argument.
money and he started beating you?
Yes.
You also told me that he accused you of stealing his money.
Yes, sir.
Through his ATM.
Yes.
Did you steal any money from him?
I did steal his money.
Is it true that you have said that your boss is trying to have carnal knowledge of you, trying to sleep with you?
Yes.
Since you declined, has there been problem between you and your boss?
Yes, sir.
Since you declined, how long have you been there working with him?
This month making 2 months.
2 months.
Yes.
Where exactly? Where your boss? Where you they work? Where do they call the place?
At Welfare Road.
The name of the business where you are working, madam?
The name of the business is Green Sport.
Green Sport.
Yes.
You just enter from Sakomba Road, that bar by your left.
Yes, sir.
Abi?
Yes.
If you are coming from Ring Road side, just enter that Welfare Road.
Yes.
Okay. Then apart from that, how did you get to the hospital?
I don't know how I get to hospital.
And who was now responsible for the medical bill?
It's when I recover myself.
Yes.
Then they told me that it's my boss that paid 40,000.
Okay.
So since I heard that it's him that paid the 40,000, he
Yes.
left the hospital, which that the hospital bill was 50,000.
For treating you?
Yes.
Yes.
So I tried to call my brother. It's my brother that paid the remaining 10,000.
Okay. Have you reached out to your boss, or your boss has he reached out to you?
No.
He has not reached out to you. Why?
Yes. I don't know.
Did he threaten you?
Yes.
What are the things he said to you?
He told me that I should not stay around that area. That
Okay.
if he see me there, he's going whatsoever thing I see, I will take it like that.
Okay, he said he did not want to see you around that area, that
Yes.
vicinity at all.
Yes.
That whatever you see, you manage it.
Yes.
Okay. Have you reported this matter to the police?
No, sir.
So you have not reported to the police?
Yes.
So what do you want the authority to do for you?
I want justice.
Justice. Okay. Justice you get. Since the matter has not been reported, we'll reach out to the relevant authority. It's true that no human being deserves this kind of treatment. This is a pure violation of the VAMP law. You understand? And we will not fold our hands. We will ensure that we reach out to the relevant authority and they.
And I hope she gets justice. That's why some people believe that in that contraption, you must actually be mad to survive. It's like mad. Everybody needs to be mad, or else, Baba, you will just become the regular victim of a failed system. So you need to be violent. You need to be able to resist and all that. And I think that's what this guy took literally too far when his flight got delayed for more than 12 hours. Like he slept at the airport. He was supposed to travel yesterday and he was still there this morning, and he just lost the whole cool. Like what? And they didn't even acknowledge that he's there. This one happened in one of their airports.
Contractor, Arrow, I've been an Arrow air contractor, look at them. On the July 31st, I booked flight. To fly to Abuja from Asaba. Look, Arrow air contractors. For a wedding I have in Abuja, Arrow air contractors are here. They delayed my flight from 4:45 to 2 a.m. this morning. They pleaded with us that early in the morning, 9 o'clock, we are flying. They lost just in, is it affordable hotel or a low budget hotel? Just please. So that we can fly this morning. We accepted. Air contractors, air contractors. This is an evidence that Nigeria is happening to me. My event is on the 2nd of August. I'm still in Asaba. What is happening, Nigerians? What is happening? Instead of us to have one voice, some people are scheduling for on the second without thinking about all that. What is life? What is life? Do you know how people are able to afford a common 200,000 naira for flight? I was supposed to put this flight on the 2nd of August. My client told me that if I'm not able to come a day to the event, I should refund the sum of 1 million naira. Where will I see that? We are crying in one voice. Some people are rescheduling without considering for others. How can we be one in Nigeria? This is painful. This is sad. Our roads are bad. No good functions. People are crying. Nigeria. What is life flying? What is happening in Nigeria? What is this? Is this the Nigeria we are praying for?
Hey, I don't mean to laugh at him. I'm just laughing because that is an original, typical Nigerian reaction. Whenever Nigeria happened to them. On social media, there are so many unsolicited advisors that are just there to defend the contraption, Liejiriya. Don't talk like that. Don't talk about your Nigeria is still better than. In fact, our Guinea is still better than. Then when Nigeria happened to them, you go to hear, what kind of a country is this? What kind of a country? This country is a useless country. Can you believe that? Nigeria, this country is a use. What's here happen? Alaye kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Why now? This country is finished. I can't believe that this is the country. This is a useless country. Say, okay, what's here happen? Tell us. Calm down. Can you believe it? Somebody gave me 1 million naira this morning and it's fake money. 1 million naira. Did they buy something? Yes. They came to my shop and they packed the goods of 1 million naira. And I just discovered that they are fake money. Which kind of a country is this? That's very bad though. That's very, very bad. How could anybody do that to you? What kind of a country is this? In fact, I'm very sad for you. And where is the 1 million naira now? I've spent it, sir. Anyway, yes, I've spent the money. So why are you now mad? I'm just mad that I didn't discover that it's fake money. Did the person you spend the money to discover it's fake already? No, that's his own problem. It's not my problem. This country is finished. I'm just trying to. My point is that this country is finished. Hey, can you believe that? Naija, it's unreal. It is when it touches them. He can't make his appointment. The road is bad. It's not his complete fault. Don't get me wrong. The road is bad. But he's a businessman. He could afford a flight. I just paid for flight. The same rotten system still affected him. Now he can't make his appointment. He's very angry. He's upset. That moment he realizes that, what kind of a system is this? He's fine with others. Maybe he's fine. He's been finding his way to get around and beat all the corrupt system for a while. But this particular one, he couldn't. Now he realized that, what kind of a country is this? He's very angry. He's sad. Because it just touched him. That one just touched him there. The same Nigerians that will tell you that they are just lazy people. Look at them. They are protesting for good governance. Instead of them to go and find job. He's a businessman. They say, I don't talk like that. Oh. Don't talk. All fingers. My friend, shut up. What do you know? Which of your finger is not equal? Do you know how much money I've made this month alone? People don't want to work. Very lazy. They're going about protesting. Instead of them to go and find something to do. They are like, you can't experience bad governance. Which kind of a country is this? He won't cry. I'm not saying it's your whole fault. I'm just saying that that's how Nigeria works, okay? Nobody is spared, whether rich, poor, or nothing. It doesn't really matter. Everybody is going to be affected. A corrupt system is, see, when you hear corrupt system, do you think corrupt system is just about taking money, sharing money, and stealing money? It's not just that. Corrupt system means corrupt system, which includes the functionality of a working system would no longer be there. It's gone. So it's now going to be for the highest bidder. And in the process, right, nobody wins. Nobody really wins. If I don't get my own, I just come off for a year. Now only God knows when all these people go come off for that erosion. Thank God me, I don't pass. Where they go? Typical.
This is the only road that people used to cross now. The road is not working. This is on 31st July 2025. No single vehicle is crossing. Even a bike cannot cross the road right now. The other road from Aguleri to Amalumu is not working a long time ago. This is the only road that the road is no longer working. If government of Anambra State can work selectively, let them campaign selectively. This is the only road that we use now as Amalumu Indigi. No single vehicle is crossing. This is 31st July 2025.
Did they feel me? Everybody needs to understand that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And no matter how you think, you are shielded or you are protected from the vices of bad governance. It's because you are not smart. You're not protected. Your money won't protect you. Nothing will protect you from the consequences of a bad governance. And that is why we continue to call your attention to it. It's so important. I'm not going to be the person to tell you about your choices or how you make them. It's up to you. But I'm also somebody who would like you to be, to be responsible for your own choices. Don't blame people for it. Hone them, hone your choices, good or bad. Take responsibility. That in that process, right? Maybe you'll be very careful about your choices. That's my intention. Sharing this with you. So wherever you are watching from, Nigeria is not a real place. But people are more concerned about where their next meal is going to come from. Ignoring the obvious, the evil of bad governance that could snatch their life from them just like that. While you are trying to look for fish. Now fish you won't go by. And injustice kill you along the way. You are just a statistic. They'll barely mention your name, and it is unfortunate. Yesterday, I shared a recorded phone call, right, between the Speaker of Osun State House of Assembly and then a lady, where he expressed his complete rage against a supposed traditional ruler of his own local government area. He accused him of targeting him, harassing him, and then cursing him. So he was going to remove him as the king. And then he will have him prosecuted for threat to life. So that was what the Speaker of Osun State House of Assembly muted on that in that phone call. Then while we were rounding it up last night, I saw another video. This time it was the people of the community. And I automatically sensed that, man, politicians, So they mobilized the people of the community to go and protest against the king. Okay, that is not fitting. It's not fitting to be their king, because he's a very useless, wayward man. In Yoruba, funny. So this was in Osun State.
Láwọn kábíyèsí tó fẹ́ bàlú jẹ́, ó fẹ́ túlù mọ́ wa lórí, láti tó gẹ́, èmi lè bọ́lá ní mo sọ̀rọ̀. Kábíyèsí ọmọye wálé, ó tó gẹ́ kó sinmi lẹ́yìn Ẹgbẹ́dùn. Kó sinmi lẹ́yìn Ẹgbẹ́dùn. Níbi Ẹgbẹ́dùn ṣe gbìyànjú fún tó, kò ṣe náà ni, tó bá ti dé ní ọtí. Ìsọkúsọ ìtukútu, lẹ́yìn òtí Ẹgbẹ́dùn ọmọ pé kábíyèsí ni, ó ní ìwà lójú. Ó ní àwọn ọmọ ìlú lójú, ó ń bà wá lójú jẹ́, ó tó gẹ́ o, kábíyèsí, láìsíkì, ó obìnrin kíkọ́ ni olóso odidi kábíyèsí kọ́mọ gbọ́dọ̀sọ lọ hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì.
ká gbé kọ́ńtàtì fún kó ní 7 million kó tó ní ká bá ń kówó kan fẹ́ ra jíìpù.
ẹ̀wọ̀n ọjà ní àtìdè lọ́sẹ̀ o ẹ̀wọ̀n ìdájí 19 million ṣe.
ẹ ti wo 19 million.
ẹgbà wá kábíyèsí ni.
So, in a nutshell, right? Egbedun, Dewale, I think Adewale Egbedun, that is the name of their speaker or something, I don't know. So, he mobilized the people of the community to go and tell everybody that the king, a very useless one, is a disgrace to their community. That a king, a old king, they go drink kai kai for beer parlor, and at the same time he's always there to go and to carry. I mean, he's always carrying the OS, OS or OS. That's a short for Olusho. So carrying women, like, you know, to the hotel and all that. So it's a disgrace, and he's always asking for extra money, even when they give him contract to do anything within the town. So they will want people to remove him, and I don't know how much they will probably, Egbedu will give those ones and say, so they are on the side of their politician because their king is wayward. A lot long. So finally, yeah, for those ADC, when you say ADC, what do you say back? Like you say PDP, they say power. You say APC. No, I don't know what they say to APC. What do you say to APC when you say APC, something? But what do you say to ADC? I don't know. Anyway, Kennery Dino put together some of his own ADC caucus in his own, I think his own local government area, to present him his membership card. Remember that it was a Dino that was to be the Orubebe in 2023. And in 2015, Orubebe started, we will not take it. So this Dino is following Atiku to ADC, of course. He is yet to be given any real position, I don't know. But this was him 2 days ago.
On behalf of the African Democratic Congress, Kogi State Chapter, I, Honorable King City, Bishop hereby present with the Secretary and the local government chairman, local government secretary, and also ward chairman and ward secretary to present to distinguished Senator Dino the membership card of African Democratic Congress. He's a full member, and he has started even contributing to the party ever before we present him the membership card. So we are very grateful, sir. You are leader indeed. You are a leader. You are a leader. You are a leader. By Sadino. You are a leader. You are a leader. You are a leader.
So So Dino now can go ahead and run for Kogi governor, because I think he wants to be the governor in Kogi State. He tried the last time and it couldn't go anywhere. So that is it for the brunch time this afternoon. And to us in the house, I say good afternoon.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ dódódódó.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
dódódódó.
Máyégún diary Náídì #1.
Máyégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Máyégún diary Náídì #1.
Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Máyégún diary Náídì #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí.
Máyégún diary Náídì #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún diary Náídì #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún diary Náídì #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún diary Náídì #1.
Máyégún diary politico.
Máyégún diary Náídì #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún diary Náídì #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún diary Náídì #1.
Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ dódódódó.
Máyégún diary Náídì #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Àyè.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé, gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni. Bó mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù máyé ègún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ tún ra kì máyé ègún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ tún ra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
máyé ègún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ tún ra kì máyé ègún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ tún ra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.